ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Play Survival Chaos. We are playing as the Naga against the Dark Horde, the Orcs, and the Rogue. Before it all begins, you guys know what we gotta do. A little good luck, have fun to everybody. And then we're gonna roll the dice. Let's see what the dice give us. That is going to be a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wind Serpents, it works. It works really, really well. So let's ride that wave. So far so good. And first and foremost, I just want to quickly apologize for my fairly lackluster, for not posting basically all of last week. I went on a little bit of vacation and did not have nearly as much of a backlog as I had anticipated, but I am back and we are going to be kind of like rocking and rolling this week. I feel like we're going to get some good videos out, get some good vibes, feel it out, and see how it goes. So we've got the Dark Horde on us to the right, we have the Orcs across the way, and we've got the Rogue right here. So, frankly, this is kind of a bit of a spicy situation for the Naga, but what I think I'm going to immediately do, just to really, really counteract the minus 10% hit points, I really do want to kind of get the Ancient Masonry up. I'm fairly content with the fact that we start with +2 armor. That gives us a bit of an extra little boost. We're also going to be picking up basic Coral Blades right off the bat. Or do I want to get Coral Scales first? Because we are pushing into them relatively comfortably. And we're doing all right over here. So yeah, let's up our damage just a little bit. Yeah. So we're going to be upping our kind of just frontline damage here. It's kind of our primary source of damage at the beginning of the game, at least. And, you know, hopefully that'll kind of get us rocking and rolling into our dear sweet enemies here. But, like, once again, loved Sinsky, Gwildark. I love it when people kind of, like, you know, talk and actually legitimately interact with each other in a respectful way, of course, in terms of the games, because it's just so much more fun to feel like you're really like chit-chatting with people, and especially on pub games where you have no idea who you're going to be meeting. It's more fun. Alright, so Seth has gone tier 2 in the middle. I think that gives us an opportunity to go tier 2 against him on this side. There's no one pushing into us here, so that's great. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going tier 2 here, hopefully putting up a really aggressive amount of pressure on him, and I really just want to hold on to this for as long as I can. Warlock, so that seems to be, I think that, once again, still not quite used to the Dark Horde unit buffs and whatnot. So, you know, definitely getting, oh, Highland Raider, okay, so he's gone for the tier 2 bonus, we've gone for the tier 3. So we're definitely going to want to, like, prioritize that in a little bit. Alright, and Seth has not upgraded this at all. That might be very, very good news for us, especially since we're going to be upgrading this to just get more damage going. Yeah, because they're going to be pushing us out, and frankly, I'm very, very okay if they push us out, because that will buy us some time to build up a little bit of a tier 2, including the fact that I think he spent a couple gold on a couple units here. And we're going to let them kind of like duke it out in the middle. I'm not particularly invested in holding down the middle too hard. Perfect, we pick that up, and we should have our Razor Spine Scales by the time we hit. What's this looking like? Still no. I've seen a kind of a lack of economy upgrades recently in pub games. I've just found it very, very interesting, because I've always really, really enjoyed kind of getting your economy really rolling early, kind of get that boopity bop, you know, all that good stuff. So good, we've got good damage going in here. We're going to be picking up the Coral Scales. Barracks level 1. He's already spent a little bit of mana. Hopefully we'll be able to get him to spend more mana, because all of this is still just base damage, and that's the type of stuff we're looking for here. We want the Myrmidons to, like, get good chunks out, and we got a couple good chunks out. Nothing really happening over on this end, but we didn't really anticipate, you know, much of a headway in that sense. And then I think I'm Yeah, we're slightly ahead. I wish they didn't let them know that quick, but hey, here we are. And we're 2-2. So that makes me very, very content. And we're going to be pushing in on Seth once again. We're going to be getting our economy in a stronger point. He is 4-0. That's fine. Because once again, this is going to allow us to really build a bit more of a beefy wave, and hopefully we'll be able to get an early pick on this barracks, because an early pick on this barracks would really bust the game open for us in a pretty commanding way. So here we are, we're doing well. He's getting the repairs. He did get barracks level 2, which is a shame for us, but certainly not the end of the world. And it looks like he did just spend another tier 1 spell, which is exactly what we want. We want to just keep slowly but surely, like, leeching their resources away from them. Real dark. Alright, so he's coming into me. Totally fine. We'll be able to just respond to that pretty much right when they land. We might have to use a tier 1. That's okay. We got all this going. Venom Glands definitely sounds like they'd be fun to pick up, but I think unfortunately at this point, we're really just going to want to save for this tier 2 so we don't get kind of blown out of the way by it. Yeah, so they're just pushing in. The middle's a mess. We love that. And frankly, I think a Throne of Tide should be fine. I'm a little bit more worried about this pushback if we're not able to really kind of keep it under control here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoop, one more, and there it is. That should be fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. And it looks like we're not. We might actually be holding that, so we're gonna keep an eye on that. Make sure we don't get, you know, kind of blindsided or anything. But yeah, I think just our unit quality is just higher at the moment, and I think that's really what's kind of giving us the edge here, because we are really able to push them back just because they do not have the sustain that they need to keep us off. So good. We're still making money, and most importantly, we were able to stop them before they got the gold. So that's allowing us to have just a crazy income while depriving them of that extra 50 gold every 30 seconds, I think. But then I think I will go probably just straight to tier 2, that way we can get Naraki Overseers, kind of like really kind of get into the good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just go tier 2. Because this is still just completely not my issue, which is wonderful. I absolutely love that. And here we are, we're doing pretty well, and we're actually pushing through them here, which is fantastic. We actually got them through, and we've got a decent backline. This might actually be fairly problematic for Seth here, because we just blew him up. That was another tier 2. Black Citadel still level 1. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get pretty much any damage in, but that's alright. Because ultimately we got Shrine of Ajar level 2 coming in. Then we're going to be able to get the Naraki Overseers. Yeah. And then once again, Siren Song, also fantastic. Yeah. So we're doing what we want here. Great. So we're going to be picking up Naraki Overseers. I would say, frankly, probably Frost Aura is going to be the move, and then we're going to be picking up some Advanced Coral Scales, just to make sure that we can keep up on our unit superiority here. Because what are they? There's 4 and 3. Yeah, so they've clearly pushed past us. But it's because we have such a huge number here that we're able to really kind of like just straight up brute force our way through. Oh, that broke my heart. There it is. There it is. We were close. We were close. And we're pushing, we're pushing, we're pushing. Good, 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 good. Unfortunately, we're about to lose our gold mine. And as you guys know, as a Swiss person, I do love my gold mines. We love them very, very much. And losing it is a true blow. Oh my god, Sinsky lost his left barracks. So I'm going to have to go tier 3 into them pretty much ASAP. Okay, that was the tier 1. Fort level 2, so he does have heroes available, which is not ideal. Certainly not great. Improve small venom glands. Yeah, we can do that.
Research finished.
And we do finally have the Naraki Overseer is going to be popping up, so our waves, our just generic waves, are going to be just that much more powerful. So we are starting to muscle our way through. And we do beat them, in my mind, in terms of the end game. I really, really do, especially since they've got just the Highland Raider, who's a solid enough unit, but I don't think he's enough to really cap what we've got. Okay, Fire Gut Brute, he's gotten the Blind Rage. 4, 3, 2... 1, 0. Unfortunately, they've got a fantastic spawn on us. So I definitely would like to hit that just so we can kind of, at the very least, weaken their front line. In hindsight, that was probably a really dumb move. Yeah, it's still just level 2. And we'll be able to hold this without much issue in my mind. Just send 4 out just so we can know that we've got enough of kind of there it is. Kind of a wall of meat to defend us. And we're going to be picking that up, which is glorious. Because that way we can really pump up the pressure. But then I really should get tier 2 in the middle, because with the orcs losing that much... Like, with the orcs losing their left barracks that early, it's certainly going to be kind of a huge issue. But we're going to be picking up Corrosive Spit, because Quaddle is absolutely going to be kind of like our linchpin here. Yeah, and here comes Cloud Serpent. Really helps chew through kind of like these big AoE, these just big mobs. It's slow and steady, but AoE hits, it's nice. And then especially if we start stacking it with high pressure glands, plus 25 range and plus 7% attack rate on the first one, it starts to escalate very, 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 very quickly. So fantastic, we're doing well here. I mean, look at just the damage it's doing in the back line. Just no problem. No problem. Yeah, so we're just a little bit off from the tier 2, because the reason why I want at least a tier 2 is so I can get access to the heroes in here, should the worst happen. And great, we've got a nice push going in that way. We're going to be picking up some improved small venom glands. And there's that AoE doing work. Yeah, our land units are going to be taking a lot of damage, but as long as our Quaddles are up there, we're going to be doing well here. Especially now that Corrosive Spit's in. They're going to start being real problem for the enemy. And I think what we're probably going to do now is, because there's going to be a pushback here, a pretty substantial pushback, I do want to get Imbued Ancient Masonry, just so we can kind of prepare for, prepare our defenses, in essence. Yeah. Good. We've got a lot of good damage coming in here. I think our next stop, no matter what, is just going to be picking this up as a tier 3. And just really leaning into him here. Black Citadel still level 1. Oh, we are going to have to punish that. Unfortunately for Seth, that's... Yep. We're definitely going to have to address that pretty much immediately. So they're 8-3, and we're 4-4. He's already got, like, field upgrades, all solid stuff. But this needs to get to tier 3 ASAP, because I want to jump in on that before he really has a chance to recover from that amount of damage that we did. Because this will be fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll do like a tier 2. I'm not devastatingly concerned because they seem to be pushing pretty quickly. They must have like some kind of aura, swiftness aura. That'll do it. So we're doing pretty solidly. Yeah, and they finally stopped us, but we're going to be putting on a lot more pressure, my friends. And then here, we're definitely not going to be getting 1,000, and you know, by the time they land, but I would like to get 1,000 by the time they land. That's cool. All right, so they've got red drakes, which is fine. They've gone tier 3. Hopefully, if I can break the Seth's top here, that gives me a real avenue to make some money. Alright. Will Dark 11. Guiled Dark 11, I suppose. Well, I mean, we're actually going to be much closer to a hero than I anticipated. Frankly, with the next spawn, we might be there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and I would definitely throw out Studinous Gentis. We'll throw that, hit them in the back. Yeah, no, that went very well, and we're going to be getting improved chitinous, improved razor spine blades, whatever the hell it's called. Because they're 3 and 4, yep, and I'm okay with that for the moment just because their abilities are so powerful. And as Gentis is doing exactly what we asked him to, he's holding the line like an absolute legend. And here we are going to be able to just slowly break what was once a pretty formidable push. I think picking up high pressure glands is very important. And then the next stop is going to be basic chitinous scales. That way we can kind of keep up the 5-5, you know, 6-6, and then ultimately it's going to end up being 6-8. Alright, but here we go. Here we go. We're doing alright. We finally got this push through. And that's actually a pretty decent-sized push that's going to be, you know, yummin' down the way here. He did pick up tier 3, which is a shame, but my tier 3 is better than his tier 3. They're 3 and 5. We've got a lot of good AoE going in.
Research finished.
Let's just start getting that. Okay, so that's coming up. That's excellent. And then I would like to get Siren Song just to really increase the power of our Gorgons. Oh, he tier 2'd, it looks. Yep, he tier 2'd. So the Red Drake is out. So they're going to be pushing very, very hard, but we should be able to get a Thissa or something just ready and raring to go. Because right here, it's all fine. Once again, because of the black and red drakes, they're going to be unstoppable for the moment.
Research finished.
Great, so we got the first level of high pressure glands, which is wonderful. And I actually think, let's pick up the other level.
Research finished.
And I'm picking it over there because I know they're going to be relatively untouched for a solid little bit. They're 8 and 6, so the units are very, very strong. But mine aren't terribly, terribly far behind, I think. Ambush. Alright, so that's Flint Shadowmoor. Noted. Ooh, there goes a good tier 2. Oh my god, yeah, so the orcs are out of the game. Like, fully out. I think I'll be sending out Lady Vosh. I want them to get a little bit closer. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. Sending her out. Just gonna get everyone to stun and chill for a bit. 4, 1, 0. We're all here. Yada da da da. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Everything focus on Black Drake. As Gentis is down, took completely anticipated. Not that big of a deal, my friend. And we're just getting there to get that AoE going. And then focus on killing that other red drake. And let's focus on getting more armor, because that's what we're good at. There's an irritating little core hound, bye-bye. And now we have a very good push going into Seth. And here we've got Flint Shadowmoor, that's completely fine. Ooh, Spirestone Pounder, so that must be good. Okay, so we've really got to keep an eye out on this, because actually, there's not that much going on here.
Research.
Yeah, so the orcs are completely out.
Research finished.
So now we're gonna have to contend with a little bit of a gold deficit, but we, I feel confident enough that we'll be able to kind of turn it around. Have everyone freeze, send everything on Gildart. We're gonna make sure that the barrack isn't attacking Flint. I'd like you guys to attack Flint. Oh, I forgot how much damage these assholes do, though. I'm gonna be just kind of juggling them a little bit here. Yeah, okay. I certainly would have preferred a little less damage, but it certainly was not as much damage as I was afraid we would take. And I actually think what we'll be doing here is popping this.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, and here comes the rest. Ba-da-da-dum. Yeah, so we're gonna be putting in some work here. And he is tier 4 into me, but that's fine, especially with Lady Vosh just hanging out. And that's looking good. Let's probably look at. I think we probably want to just save up a little bit, just so we can maybe go straight tier 4 here if needed. We've got the second level of high pressure glands. That's good. Got all of this going on, which is wonderful. Mild acid could certainly... it's Snapdragon. It's not immediately needed. I think we can probably pick this up. Yeah, just the sheer amount of AoE, baby. Yep, there's another tier 2. So unfortunately, Lady Vosh is going to be dropping fast. Mercenary Camp still level 3. That was a tier 1. We've got a good amount of damage going in on it. We've got some AoE dropping. Some aggro reset, which is very, very good for us. Yep. Excellent, because all we need is just a couple more swings on it. Pick that up. Lady Vosh is down, but we've got a hero Myrmidon here. A couple more. Because if the second Lord Garithos goes down, it's gonna be a party. Alright, so great. So that's tier 4, so that means we're gonna be able to go to tier 3 pretty much right away. Well, I mean, just get a hero right away, especially with Lord Garithos dying. If he doesn't tier 2 now, it's over for his barracks, and it's over for his barracks. Excellent. So we're going to be repairing there. We're going to be making sure we don't have anything we want to repair. Good, good, good. And then we've got Dalren Blackhand coming in. Yeah, and we've busted this wide open. Unfortunately, that tier 2 is just a little... I mean, it's certainly effective, but it's a little late. 7, 6, 5, 4... Oh, damn. I'm gonna hit that. No, there's no point. There's no point in trying. I'd rather just be a little bit safer. Let's get Lady Vosh out. Let's 2-hero this. Because Seth is kind of our last major threat. I'm okay with the damage going through here. Send Dalred Blackhand and have them shoot kind of these things. The Spirestone Pounder, sure. And then we're going to be picking up some advanced, I would say actually probably just wait now. And go straight for tier 3, that way I can get the magic going, get my, you guys know I love my AoE, so there it is. And now we've got a nice little push here with Lady Vosh. Yeah, because I hope she goes in the right... Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. And we're just making a lot of money off of Gildark. Oh, that's probably why he was holding off the tier 2, was because of the attack that was happening down below. Yeah, it looks like he just got pincered really, really rough, and my heart goes out to him, because that's tough. There's so little you can really do about that if it's if the timing's just entirely bad for you. Yeah, and we're slamming into his fort. And will Athissa die from this? We're about to find out. Oh yeah, no, she's super dead. Alright, we're getting a good push going down up there. And we know Seth is low on mana. Looks like... No, I don't want to say it because I also don't want it to come off as condescending. Like, it's legitimately I feel bad for him, but I also know that moments like that, like, the last thing you want to hear is your opponent go like, oh, I'm sorry, man, like. But here we are, Imbued Ancient Masonry. One of the reasons why I'm holding on is because I'm debating whether or not I just want to yeet. Oh, well, that's exactly why I was holding on. Hopefully our 2 heroes aren't quite in the range where they can really bully us too much, but we'll see. That's tough. And Lord Garithos is doing pretty well. Yeah, so there... Okay, so this is going to be a bit spicy, but I also think we can get that going. So there goes Garethos. Oh, that was actually a really nice kind of sign off. Good luck, boys. That was cool. All right, 6 and 5. We might have a chance here, but once again, I want to save up until I at least have 3,700 so I can send out a hero. I've got a minute until Great Tide. He also has a better area here, but Flint Shadowmoor's kind of holding the line. Oh, he tier 2'd at the same time. Oh, interesting. So if I'm able to hold here, we might have a real clear shot to victory. So we're automatically going to be repairing.
Kneel before your queen.
Yeah. And I think we're going to be sending out the Tides Mistress. Get some units out. 20 seconds until we can nuke. Holy shit, there goes all my units, oh my god. But with basically the amount of AoE we're pumping out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let him get a little closer. Let him start hitting shit. There you go. Baba Booey, baby. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Not quite Baba Booey. Not quite Baba Booey. Okay, so I'm going to send you out here. I want everything to fire on Deathwing. I don't want this to focus on anything, really. Okay. Ooh, this is a tough little squeeze we got ourselves in here. Not an impossible one to get out of. And also, if we get out of this, I think we win. We'll see. If we can kill Deathwing. Oh. Okay, wasn't paying enough attention there. Oh, yep. No, they absolutely got me there. Yeah, the timing just really... That timing was absolute perfection. And if I was able to hold them, we had it. We had it. But unfortunately, we weren't able to. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys a win this time around, but congratulations to that, Seth. I really, in hindsight, I think, you know, playing into the Dark Horde is going to be one of those things that I'm just learning little bits and pieces more about and really getting better and better at dealing with. But until then, it's all going to be a learning experience, and we're going to get there. And I think we're just going to give him the win here. We're going to end. We lost everything. And if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you did, yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's been a little while since I've done this. And don't hesitate to join the Neutral Army. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.